So we're going to take this for a spin, check out the trekking. I like the stance of it, Jellybean. Yeah. The car's driving pretty nice. A little bit more play in the steering than we'd like, so I'll check that out. Maybe tighten up the steering box. But yeah, it's driving pretty nice now. It's quite smooth.
Yeah, doesn't shudder when you go over bumps. You grab them off.
No, I think the spring rating might be okay.
Yeah.
It's a little bit harder than mine, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's close enough that it's quite comfortable.
Yeah. And I don't have to worry about it hitting the fenders.
What's the temperature doing?
Just about 190. Maybe it's the AC that just puts it over the top.
Well, no, definitely could put it over the top. But with how hot it is, you know, it might be acceptable now to drive it around without AC in the middle of the day. But we'll have to put a bigger radiator in, I think, if we, you know.
Yeah, you put AC in it because it's so goddamn hot, and then you can't use it because your car overheats.
Yeah, unfortunately the radiator isn't man enough for the job now the AC's in here. But that's an easy fix, and we definitely thought that was a possibility. We just took it for a ride. It rode pretty nice. Okay, turning. I want to see how close we're getting. Yeah, it's never going to hit that way. No, it's never going to hit that way. Go full lock a minute. Is that full lock? Yeah. Yeah, I can't see that hidden unless, you know, you went down a ditch and you know, obviously you wouldn't do that. So you got full lock in both directions, which is better than my Dodge. I still got to move the bumper a little bit more forward. Yeah, nice Jellybean. Straighten up, Jellybean. All right. So it went really well. There's a bit too much play in the steering, so we can see if we can adjust it out in the steering box, and hopefully that will solve the problem. We went for a little test drive, and that's the first time this car actually drove quite nicely, but there is quite a lot of play in the steering, so I'm hoping that we could take up the slack in the steering box, which is, it has a nut here with a hex nut in the middle, which so you loosen the big nut and then you tighten this one down, and you keep going until, you know, you feel resistance. You know, there may be resistance straight away, and then when you drive the car to test drive it, you don't want to go so far that after you've come around the corner that your wheels don't straighten basically by themselves, you know, with, you know, just holding the steering wheel lightly. If you over tighten it, when you go around the corner, you have to physically turn the wheels to straighten, and that's never a good thing. That means you've over tightened it. Okay. So like I said, we want to try and get some play out of the steering box, and often you can do that by adjusting this nut on the top there. You loosen the nut, which I've just done, and then the Allen screw in the middle, we're going to tighten that down. And like I said, you don't want to go too tight, and you know you've gone too tight when you go round a corner and your wheels don't straighten. And then you come back and back it off a little bit. But anyway, hopefully we'll find some play in there. I'll let you know. Alright, I've just put the Allen bolt in. Alright, so see how there is quite easy movement there? That's a good sign. Alright, see it's getting kind of hard now. So I need two hands. Jellybean, come on, hold the camera on it. Let's loosen this a bit more so we have some more to play with. So you don't want to go too tight with this, but I'm going to go a little bit tighter than I would normally because it's really old and it'll probably loosen up a bit. Okay, go inside and just rock it really gentle with the steering wheel, and I want to see if that's tightening it up a bit. Does it feel like it's tightened it up? Yeah. Oh, sweet. I guess you need to go out and try it now. So it looks like we've fixed the play in the steering now, which is really good. I mean, it's a big car with very big wheels, so it's, you know, and the suspension's fairly hard on it. So if we were going to improve anything, I think we'd maybe change the front coil springs to be a bit lighter. It's clear on the right, all the way. So yeah, the car feels so much nicer now.
Yeah, it's like actually responds now when
Yeah.
you turn the wheel.
I think the harder suspension will make cars wander a little bit more because it doesn't roll as much. You almost want it to roll a little bit in a big car with big wheels. Anyway,